Okay everybody, welcome back to the next guide video for Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. So today we are going to talk about axes and what they do and everything about it. So we're going to go over every single axe in this game, and I'm going to showcase some of this for you. I'm going to explain a couple things and give you my idea and my opinion on what I think works where and why. So it's not going to be too long a video, but we're going to go over each and every single axe here. So if you want to equip an axe, the axes will belong to the Barbarian through Berserker through Viking class. And as you can see here, the Lizard Man gets to equip an axe. So if you want an axe to grind, you will get to do so in this game. As far as like final tiers go, let me just show you real fast. If we go into class ups here, we're going to look at Lorenzo, who I made a Barbarian. I know that seems a little bit out there since he's typically a bishop, but you know, just decided that might be a good profession for him. So okay, so this is the Barbarian class here. And you can move up to the Berserker class at level 10. You can go up to the Viking class at level 20. You can see how the orbs change for attack and defense with each proficiency upgrade. And plus how you go from Berserker to Viking, it changed from plains to water. You see how there's such a vast difference here between the two when it comes to that. So you'll get evasion in the water as soon as you become a Viking. But yeah, that's the basic class to go into it to get there. Let's go and equip it, and let's look at what the axes do. I just want to show you because some people are coming to this game and they think, you know, the axe class is going to turn into the Avengers, and that's not the case. Not in this game. So let's go ahead and check out the low-tiered weapons here first, and then we'll move up to the higher tiers and the highest tiers. So when it comes to this game, there are 3 different tiers. The white swords, or sorry, the white axes on the bottom are the basic axes, and the purple axes in the middle are the secondary ones, and at the very top are the best axes in the game. So every single piece of gear is here. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's talk about it. So you got the frost axe. What does this do? Well, as it shows, and I press triangle or X for Nintendo, get an extra blue orb for your attack. So this is going to increase your attack against a monster that has red defense. So that's good for that. So let's go ahead and clear that. Let's put this on there. So now we have an extra blue orb for our attack here. For a Lorenzo. Okay, I want to change it to something else. Let's go to Flame Hatchet. Maybe I want fire instead of ice. So we'll go to this one. Put on the Flame Hatchet. And that's all it does. Just gives us 1 extra red orb for attack. As you can see back here, we're looking at his stats. That's all he gets. He didn't really have any orbs to start with as a Barbarian, and now he just gets 1 red orb. So that's all he's going to get with that sword. With that axe. Sorry, I was doing a whole video of swords, and sorry about that. But alright, let's go up to Guard's Hatchet. So what does this do? Well, it doesn't give us any orb for attack, but it does give us defense and hit points. Now you're like, a weapon that gives you defense? Yes, this did happen in the older Brigandine game. There was a power glove that would give you attack and defense, so it was considered like a gauntlet. And it seems like there are some weapons that will give you some defense and hit points. So let's put it on there. You can see all the stats on the right are changing to reflect the new piece of equipment that I just gave him. You'll notice the mobility typically doesn't change. That usually doesn't change for most of these weapons here, so you don't have to worry about that. But we do have the guard sword on, so cool. You want more defense, you're going to get it like that. Now if you go to light sword, you can see our stats are changing. The only good thing about this is it just gives us more accuracy. So if you have a knight that really doesn't have very good accuracy, and you're like, well, this guy misses a ton, let's give him an accuracy axe, and he'll be better. Yeah, hopefully, maybe he will be a little better. You have better luck with your percentages then. Alright, let's go up to Guard Hatchet. So the Guard Hatchet does an attack of +8, so it's a very strong hatchet. Or, sorry, I I mean the steel hatchet. The steel hatchet will give you more attack. So let's go ahead and equip that there. So now we got more attack. That's pretty cool. All right, now let's move up to the purple right here. So we're losing attack. It does show that we have an attack boost, but it's not as much as the light hatchet. So you're like, well, this purple one's not as good. Well, I mean, attack-wise, maybe not, but accuracy plus 10%. That's awesome. Plus, this conflicting axe gives you a white and a purple orb for attacks, so you can take down demons and angels and dark knights and paladins with a little bit of a better ease as far as that is concerned. So you have a better affinity to attacking the black and white elements there, and better accuracy. If you have a knight that just kind of needs a little bit more accuracy, like, you know, Ginny, Hella, Stella's. Now I'm all tongue twisted. Stella's father, he is gonna be able to hit more because his agility is at, like, I think 38 to begin the games. There are some barbarians and berserkers out there that have very low agility, very low accuracy, but they have very strong attack power. So sometimes it's good to give them something that's going to give them more accuracy. So this is where this kind of weapon would come into play. Okay, so let's move up to the Holy Frost Axe. Click on that. Let's look at that here. And so we get 4 attack, 10 defense. So this actually gives us extra defense. Plus, it changes from white and black to blue and white. So now we're going to be landing attacks on dragons a lot better. So that's pretty cool in that sense. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's move up to the next one, Ice Axe. So this gives us double blue. So this is even better if we're going to fight dragons. Gives us 7 defense. We don't get an attack bonus, but we get an accuracy bonus. So I would have to say maybe one of the best. This sword's going to be really good for attacking hellhounds and quick mobility things that are red defense. So something like that, this Ice Axe is going to help you out in that sense. But if you have a Barbarian, a Berserker with very bad accuracy, this should also help them out too because of the accuracy boost. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's move up to the Blazing Axe. So the Blazing Axe, it's got an amazing attack boost. You see how we're going from that to that. We can equip it here. And we're going to get plus 19 attack. This is fantastic. And red orb attack. Unfortunately, as the blazing stuff goes, you get a minus 5% accuracy. So I would only recommend this for a knight. Probably something like Lorenzo's agility here, or 80 or 90 or above. Because if you lose some accuracy when you already have a lot of agility, you might not notice it as much. Okay, let's go from here up to the next axe, which is the Scintillant Ice Axe. This is a kind of a tough word to say, but this one will give you 3 blue orbs for your attack, 15 attack, which is still pretty good. Not as good as the Blazing Axe as far as attack goes, but it does give you a defense boost too. Trying to get defense boosts in this game is actually kind of hard because your defense is sort of like scaled into your job, the level, the class level of your job, and really it's just kind of scaled to those factors. So equipping weapons that give you extra defense can only help you. I'm just telling you right now, it can only help you. There are some mad crazy attacks in this game that will really hurt you, and having a little bit of a better defense boost, you know, plus 7 it's almost 10, which is quite amazing for a weapon to give you this much defense, but there you go. And plus you get 3 blue orb attacks too for killing dragons and stuff like that. So there you go. It's a great axe. It's a great axe. One of the better axes. Now this one's interesting because you see how that Blazing Axe had a minus percentage for accuracy? This Inferno Axe actually gives you plus 7 accuracy. gives you plus 10 attack, which is great, and 50 hit points. So you're either going to be doing a red orb attack or a blue orb attack, and you're either going to have to decide between, you know, you want a little more attack and defense, or you want more hit points. And are you going to be using a red orbs, or are you going to be using blue orbs? Do you want that accuracy bonus, or do you not care? So really what it comes down to is, like, do you have a knight that you feel confident that can hit? Then maybe go with something like this. If you're not so sure and you got an end tier weapon, maybe go with the Inferno Axe, because it'll give you some more accuracy, just giving you better odds overall to just hit. You know, because if you go and you do an attack and you totally biff and you miss, you know, well, there's a whole wasted attack there. So anyways, we saw all the weapons here, which is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and equip it. And if you want to see what this does, you're going to notice that this lizard guard here that was highlighted is going to disappear out of our peripheral, or out of our frontal sight. And if we want to equip this one here, let's go ahead and equip it from here. And we'll take it off of this one too. So when you do that and it says switch gear, really what it means is I'm taking your gear and you don't get to equip anything right now. That's essentially what that means. So now that we have this axe on, we're just that much more powerful. We have 3 red orbs. We'll back out here. We'll see that it is in our... It's in our stats here. So now we have 3 red orbs, and that's because of the weapon. It's not because of our job level or whatever. But let's go ahead and I'm going to show you something else here too, just so you can see this. And so you kind of know. So we're going to go ahead and put on all white gear. And you can see how we go from 78 agility up to 83. So we're getting 5 extra points in all of our stats besides mobility for just having a full set of white gear. Okay? So it's going to show you this extra all-star bonus, which is kind of funny. They use baseball terms. So we get an all-star bonus for equipping all of that. Now, if you did the bonus and you're like, well, that's good, but the purple and the, you know, the yellow or the gold is better. So, okay, let's go ahead and change that out. Let's go to the conflicting axe. You can see how we're losing all those 5 points there. To put on the conflicting axe, it will change our orbs. It'll give us all those stats, but we will lose the bonus from the all-star bonus, okay? So what it means to have a matching set is you have all the same matching sets. So we're going to go and put on all purple stuff. And it's just sort of just to show you what the difference is here. And then we're going to end out the video because there's really nothing left to talk about when it comes to that. So we're going to go and put on flippers. You can see how we're going from 78 up to 85. See how we're going up that way? So we're going up 2 and 5. So we're going up 7 points with each stat going up in purple. So an all white orb set gave you plus 5. An all purple set plus 7. Now for yellow, it's plus 10. I'll just tell you right now, just so you know. But if I equip this axe, and I equip this armor here, and I go down to equip this piece here, and then I go and equip this, and see how we go from 78 up to 88 agility. And everything else goes up plus 10. You can see hit points do a little bit different. They go up plus 20. And MP goes up plus 20. So you see how this is a little bit different here. So we're going to equip an all-star set bonus there, which is why it shows up there on the top. And so, you know, depending upon what you have, you might want to stick with a set, whether it's white, purple, or gold. But, you know, depending upon the knight too, you might want to change him out so he's a little more accurate or a little more powerful or whatever you want to do, really. You know, it's completely your choice. But that's what the set bonuses does. So that's really all I have for the video. There's nothing else left. Next one will be another weapon. I think lances are up next. And so go over that in the next video. But I hope this helped you out. If it did, please leave some likes. That would be fantastic. I'd like to see more of those, and also more subscribes. We are growing quite fast on this channel, and I'm very happy about that. And I want to also thank everybody here for all the follows and all the subscribes, and all the likes and comments too. I do get back to as many comments as possible, and I hope you recognize that, you know. And I'm going to be doing more work with this. I'm going to be doing more work with knights and monsters in general. And so I'm going to cover every single thing in this game. And so I have more videos of that coming up very, very soon. So, you know, stay tuned to my channel. Check out the guide section. You're going to see more of that. I've also, you know, beaten the game, and I've been playing the LP of this game. 2 different LPs right now. I will be either starting or have started the Shinobi or Guimol LP. I think it'll probably be Shinobi though, because people are voting for it, and on Twitch I'm just kind of running the next thing up, and I've got other videos I have to upload too, so this video isn't going up exactly today, probably like a few days later. But yeah, thanks so much for being here. I really truly do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next help guide video. Take care. Stay well.